Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I get my lathe up and running. Alright, so what I did was I went ahead and finished up making this piece. This is obviously the OEM, not the one I made. Got it all installed. Everything works great. And I'm going to give you a quick run through on how I finished it. Alright guys, I ended up doing this off camera. It took me a couple days coming out here messing with it. But as you remember, I drilled and tapped this, it's 1/4-20. And if you also remember, this was square all the way up. Well, if you know much about machining, it's a boring head meant to make holes bigger precisely. Well, if you load your cutter in this way, you can turn a boss onto a square part. And same as making a hole bigger. You rotate your dial how many thousandths of an inch you'd like it to be, your boss to be smaller. Now, you set your stop for how deep you want it to go. So it's going to come down and it'll hit that stop. That's what creates that shoulder each time and consistently. If you want to get a nice focus, nice surface finish here, you come over to your mill and you can set how fast it feeds down versus how you want it. What you do is come over here, turn your mill on, flip this lever which engages your powered feed, and you'll watch this, it just start going down. No, I don't have my mill on, so this is all, come on. Oh yeah, gotta unlock it so I can demonstrate. So with the power feed, it'll just start feeding down like that until it reaches the bottom, then it'll disengage and you can move it up. So there's that. Like I said, that's just how I did it. As you can see, we have all the swirl marks. That's just how each time I moved it in, it created a new swirl. I'm not super concerned about it. But good news is it fits. So I have had this out of the vise already and fiddled with it. So, take it out. I had to round some corners. I don't have radius tools here, so I use the belt sander. Over here, as you guys can see, it's got a nice little fit right there. I'm not sure I can. Okay, hold on. Let me set you guys down. Alright, I think we got you. You saw it slid it in here. Now we're going to feed her in. Hopefully. Or not. Get the motor on. Now, I'm just stuck. Oh yes, no, it's not gonna work this time. There it goes. There we go. I'm gonna have to give it all the way I didn't want to. There it is. Alright. You can see it's in there. Up a little bit. There. So now you guys see the little set screw marks. They line up with these, and that is what tightens up this side to side like this. So helps get rid of all that play. There we go. Make sure everything lines up. See, each screw's got its own little dimple. See, the back dimple lines up with that one right there. It's flush there. So I know that if I can push this guy all the way through until it's flush back there, which I can feel it. There we go. I can feel it's in the hole. You don't want to lock these down here because then you'll just bind it up, and I've already got one that's probably too tight. I can feel it's a little snug. Some more lots of hair. There we are. Alright, I like that. I like how that fits. So, take our 1/4 screw. That guy in there. Oh man. I couldn't be happier with how that fits right there. So, that go through. Lock our jam nuts. I think that portion of it's done. So, as many of you know, if you watched my last video on this, I took this piece off too. Well, the little ear that was over here, I lost it. So, this was my idea, is to make a bracket that bolts to it, then bolts to this housing here. Problem is, I don't know if you guys can see the scratch marks or not. It's it doesn't bolt. It don't fit. It stops. So I'm gonna pull this back off, grind, mill, clearance, something to get that to fit right. Once that's on, this is gonna be good. Then I will be on to the piece that fits in here. And I'm not even sure I need to remake it. I might just have to clean it up and make it work. So we'll see. You know what? I think while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and clean it up a little bit. I can't really see this dial. The paint's looking... I'm not concerned about the paint, but the dial. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's... I shouldn't have waited so long. It's amazing what a little elbow grease will do. Happy about that. And I hope y'all can, hope y'all are standing that rain. It's benefits in metal building and not having any insulation. It's probably drizzling outside and it sounds like a storm and a half. Bring y'all in for this. That cleaned up real nice. I'm happy with that. Alright, so here's my setup. eyeballed it flat, and take a 1/2 inch end mill, and you can see where it scratched it. I come in and relieve the section here. Then using my micrometer, I think I need to relieve this down to about there, then roughly to there. So I'll probably just buzz a pass across, 1 or 2, clean it up. And I'll go over there, I'll test fit it on the lathe, see how it fits. Figure we'll put this cheap little high-speed Harbor Freight end mill to the test, see what she does. Go through a cap screw and aluminum. What could go wrong? Now I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. Oops. There we go. Alright. Turn that up a little bit. I don't know if that caught it on camera, but I'm pretty sure my whole... Wow. Holy cow. How on earth? Wow, that's... Huh. Okay. I'm gonna keep running with this. A little worried, but let's see. Not super happy about that. Wow, I can really... Well, I can honestly say I was not expecting to have to fix that. That's a shame. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Let's get this thing away now. The entire table's moving. I haven't took apart a Bridgeport yet, but it looks like there's there might be a new video on it because I need to take it apart and might as well record that stuff. So we're gonna snug this screw up a little bit so that as little play as possible. Alright, I think that's relieved enough. I don't want to think. Let's go ahead and I'll take her a little deeper. This is just for clearance, so I'm not super concerned about hitting numbers, and honestly it's fine. So, not worried about looking pretty, trying to resell it. And I can feel that table moving. I can feel that table moving at every cut, man. That's not fun. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and buzz all the way across there. About there should work. She does, man. Alright. We're gonna take about 50 thou off. Hopefully that'll be enough clearance to clear everything that's coming out. Alright guys, I think we got her clearanced out enough. A little concerned. I really don't want to go. That table's got me a little concerned. Alright, we got everything installed. Let's see, up in there. There is the block I was milling the clearance on. See my handle here. Everything moves, everything's free and clear, just like it should. Now that works. This, however, I have locked down. I need to remake the nut that goes in here too. It's got a lot more slop than I anticipated. So I just want it to be better than what it is now. And I'm going to attempt to hopefully make another video about doing that. I hope you all have enjoyed. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, subscribe if you think I'm worth it. If not, please do it anyway. Have a good day. Bye.